Hey guys, it's Poker Mindset Performance Coach Adam Cormack here. In today's video, you're going to be learning how to push past your boundaries. Now, we all set boundaries for ourselves and limitations about what we think we can do and what we think we can't do. Now, what happens if you stretch those boundaries? What if you snap those boundaries and you tested the limits of what you could do? And every time you do that, every time you do something that you thought you couldn't do, you then create a new image of what's possible for yourself. You have almost a new narrative of the way you see the world. So I'm working with a lot of poker players right now, and one of my players I'm working with messaged me and said, Adam, do you think I could run a 5K, 5-kilometer road race? And I said, yeah, I'm sure you could. Tell me a bit about your background with running. He's like, I've never run before, I don't run. I was like, okay, this could be tricky, but let's work through it. When's the race? 30 days from now. So okay, so you've got 30 days to train. He goes, okay, I'm gonna set you a challenge to see if you can do this 5K. If you can run 1 mile in between 8 to 12 minutes, I think in a month you can train yourself up to run this 5K. And he goes, okay, I'm gonna run it. So he runs a mile and he runs exactly 12 minutes for the mile. So I'm like, perfect. You've got a good enough baseline to be able to train up towards 5K. So 5K is about three and a bit miles. So you can train up for it. So I told him, basically, increase your mileage from 1 mile to 1.2 to 1.4 to 1.6, all the way up to 3 miles over the course of a month, but do it gradually. Now, he's really up for it, and I'm so confident that he's going to be able to run this 5K. I'm pretty confident, as long as he doesn't get injured or get carried away. Now, he's very confident as well, and before he's even done it, he goes, Adam, do you think I could run a 10K next year? And I'm like, yeah, I think you could run a 10K. If you run this 5K, it's going to be the perfect stepping stone for that 10K. And then once he runs the 10K, what's the next question he's going to ask? Adam, do you think I could run a half marathon? Or do you think I could run a marathon? And the answer is going to be yes, with the training. So from him exploring the options, he's never ran before, and he's took on a challenge of doing a 5K, and he's booked in a race. He's actually entered into a 5-kilometer race. He's taken action, and he started with a 1 mile run. And I can see him, if he likes and enjoys the process, there's no reason why next year or the year after he can't be running a marathon. Why did that happen? And why is that the process happening? Because he's taken action, he's doing something that he thought he couldn't do, and he's shown himself, wait a second, I can do this. So the challenge I want to set for you guys in this video is to identify an area of your life where you've created set boundaries for yourself. You've created a boundary, I can do this or I can't do that. So step one, identify somewhere where you've set a boundary and go, what happens if that boundary wasn't true? What happens if I could push past that boundary and I could actually do more? It could be run a race, it could be lift more in the gym, it could be any sort of challenge you can think of, but think of one and go, what happens if I could do more in that area? So number one, identify. Number two is commit a time and place to take the first step. So for the guy I'm working with, that was to run do a 1 mile run the following day. The following morning, let's do it. Let's commit to a time and a place to start taking action towards this goal. So that's number two, commit to a time and a place. Number three is try until. So often we try things and we're not good at it at first. You need to try a few times, like a few weeks. So give yourself 2 or 3 weeks of trying this challenge and working towards it. So for him, he's gonna run a 5K. Day one's a mile, day two maybe 1.2 miles, day three maybe 1.4. But he's gonna keep trying until, and he's gonna be working his way up. So your challenge might be slightly different to like the kind of incremental improvement step. Some things you might try, you might fail at it. You might try surfing and you might just like completely fluff at it, like I do when I try surfing. But try until, so keep going and give yourself 3-4 weeks of trying this new thing until you get better at it. Because what you're trying to do is, you're trying to overcome your limiting belief system, I can't do this. And sometimes you've got to overcome it like by trying multiple times. So commit to trying and try until. Now, once you've done that, number four, this fourth step is to reflect and evaluate. Did it go well? If it didn't go well, what can you learn from it? Is there areas to improve? Can you keep going this challenge till you change your point of reference? And if it did go well, stop for a second, reflect and go, give yourself a well done and go, look, this is for example, the guy I'm working with, he's gonna run a 5K at the end of this month, and I wanted to stop and go, look, give yourself a pat on the back and command yourself, you can now run a 5K. Then ask yourself, what would be the next challenge to progress this further? What would be the next challenge to progress this further? So we always create boundaries for ourselves based on our own experiences, the stories we tell ourselves, our limiting beliefs. So we need to identify those and then start to move those boundaries. Identify a belief or a limitation you've set yourself and move it further and start to take action in alignment with it. Before you know it, you can do crazy things. So the guy who I'm working with, I'm pretty much going to be pushing him to run a marathon within a year because I think he's got what it takes, and I think just the mindset of understanding you can overcome your limiting belief systems and push the boundaries and keep going is so powerful. So hope you guys get some good value from this. If you did, make sure you like the video, drop a comment below and let me know any challenges that you're going to take on as a result of watching this video, and any suggestions that you've got for any future videos, be sure to let me know in the comments below also. So thanks for watching and have a great day.